Good evening and welcome to KILI Storytelling Hour. My name is Brian Charging Cloud, and I come up here every Wednesday from 5 to 6 and tell a story, talk about education, and always the Lakota language. And before we get into our discussion here, I want to thank my nephew Hercules for opening the door to KILI Radio for us. Again, I'm up here with a gentleman from Menderson. I have another nephew here. He will tell you. He will introduce himself. So. But I want to, before I forget, I want to say good evening to Charlie up in Martin. Charlie, if you're listening, have a good evening. And Tom, too. Tom's in Pine Ridge. And my grandson, Braylon. When we come up here, we always use, I always mention these two words, persevere and commitment. And I have been working with the Lakota language for many years, and if I sometimes I sit there and like last time I sat there and I told Tim this. I said sometimes I wonder if I'm doing enough, or maybe I'm way in the left field, because sometimes I keep hearing that our language is spoken only in maybe even 3%. Some people will say 14%. But every time I hear it, it's around 10%. And I heard lower too. So that means that we need to just keep going. We need to just do whatever we can to keep this Lakota language going. And before I get into that, I'm going to let my guest up here introduce himself.
Toda na kutana kapi na chicha pina le suka chisle manchapi le Brian chisle wahiota knesna takukusna ukeona is worksapi iwong lakon is troske takul dana Joodgeheim, takul Joodgeheim pixatsna iwong lakon is no hipsa ele legt tu kya another tana kapetje lila radio kan ik kan zo lekker gaan Utah kapu wong lakoktela so pilame ape
Michel Lakota tona nagopna kapena pilawia na lechi kumhata woya kama jishnu kaka le woya kama yohahi wojo hawna na walahansna ihani le vichoya ke na oya kapina ha hata wakhaja ki ha won spechu na ختاتو ha wakhaja boagla na ha he oichaka na kolehan ihani خوش اکتومی ویا کنجویا کافت چان لناخ تاتو چان جلا اکا پلویا و هتوا و بخکی کار کومنی لهان هانی لناه hechetas oyagon kupi. Honna hata komani taku chunkompi na komani wo preyekre. Ha. Iska. Ganas hechon snioyakt. Is alehans na na chumpelajakt. Olehan hechona ta komani taku chunkomni ha wo pre ai khoyenkom. Tja, Dukshahe le wapik ha waye ha kioni mata oblak de liktomi woya kama yahi. Ona le tim iglume ya taku imungala kakte. Taku imungala kakte ki hele la kholia pikile. Na he wonspe khlatia. Le la kholia pikile le han I wuyutre. Zahecha omenichi wakta ka meni shoshe wakpa galagala omenichi wakta watohan hecha team ipina tokeshke chumpik ta hecha na vitasha na wiya majila chunktish na tona le is ale le ganas hoch wakhenja na ichait hakte ganas maji elwang yakina ishahe chele chumpi heche na iwang yakinkte iswang yakinkte na hoch insle takucha icha rakta heche na ablezan ha henacha unkt na dilale ya khosla khotia pikle yahash kamontanesh dilas na hel wakeniche yukhe hechan na ja stapdala yutakon Tokishke chumpon khalena lila ta khanja klenecha ichai kham pikte mata hele hani hashkam ona kulel wa pima yahi aheish hani lecha makaton kupcha on kaijaja picha as akwapi ahel lekshiwa Hinas na ksishna wonglaka. Inkan wa pima wa. Her yahi. Tahel na kon takuku wechi yakt. Ta leksia nagup na kahechi gena blawakt. Ta gena hoch ipach balak ki omaki akayo. Chatka khoi le what we're going to talk about is several, or there's 5 schools are involved in it's AYP, annual yearly progress, and we will be testing 2nd graders, 5th graders, and 8th graders, and 12th graders. And I think some schools are finished now. But Manderson, or Wendy District School, we will probably do ours either Thursday or maybe next week. And today we have titles. We have groups that have, we have testers. Tim used to be a tester. Now he became a rater. And then there's people that do the scoring too. And then there's people that are, they look at the questions and they make recommendations. So today we have all these people, and then sometimes you have to have a camera too, and a microphone, and you have to. What else do you have to have? You have to have all these equipment, and sometimes some of these schools, like for us, our camera is not really good. And the recording, because last time when you tested some of these answers did not really get on the. It's not recorded. It's very weak. So we probably have to buy a camera with different with little microphones.
Typ gerne na sortia sonia.
Yeah.
Otia. Otia ontgeen.
Hetchet. Le hanle wichito alena takule on kwak. Sahe ojula hanta han etchena le vogala kabrlena ayupt I chanurnis no eka hamas tagani ituktisni. Le wichito alena. Tagani na ruint. China na kunila awan kaktet. Chahe toke look chahe trosle wana lehan uskapikile you have tal uskams leta shahan akesh amganas na ichus na uskams leta. Shahan wo you chankile lila washteke chame. Le ichait khakte kile. Hele assessment. Trosh da vakhan jaya la khotia spectrum kiam kilena toha waslolia ishna kon ya uchait khana tho dakuku solavech ana hechum koham kilena nashna kon le iapi kilena kon ganash majikchi ichuna ha yoha iankina ganash ink the self sto dokaditlucha.
Ja, ik bedoel dan soms is ka teacher kilena Lakota behanta and is not important, very helpful. As yes, Ganesh Washiju Lakolus Vesnata, it's not helping us out very much. That's one like so Tuske ata you plumped a woman like I okay let's woman like was it to once we calculate Lakota spectrum mais laissez-le frère moi j'ai parents qui ont rien d'aquelle washit wala kola on se la emokia et qui a que ça waka que laissez tout le frère et ubna het soms niet uiteraard wat gaan is toen ik daar niet toe was dus ja hier daar kon one tagles in parent involvement na parents and ash you have a lot of free time. Everybody has free time the whole rest and then la cool wogla kenna Kiota kon iuktam hanta le la kola wogla ke le itron papi somia gra iukok to rafu wogla la kol wogla ke wons be kiesni einlasna Tunia ikitana kam Lakota. Chalana mana tuna la unkavana tse. Sa trokata ka hiupina hiuptampo le wakrasha kilana ons be kwapina once be you happy troju kita agita non la nacht wa fresh minds clean and dat goeie kant was het. Oh, hena. Brian hena woord taka kenis, long we taka is. Takul was zo we taka chance na hena. De naku paper ganas na taku kya why you ha China grokya gas ahoch na watons na grokips na tses is grokya na netipazo China ganas yatna tuktil yagna kana why la yoni so hela it's something mazas tak wetse do it groep iets opgaan tak ook solia letsel na kaak mekakres de la kolbons pe koap in Israel Brian en two crew en lel ahinas na boga kaptens na wat it's something more sister you moet sister ask na en woon nog op dan pe la in moje tas so het is na wakits na takul het ook op ik tas na troviek dan ja lila clear takul you could think better when the now chasha wugla kana anagoptan la khola anagoptan makatsna o hesa kivya tuske wa khaslagna at koeken na honku pine is atwa la khol wugla musbehs yana watons na wa khaja uchagla kana takuku uchoy ojis no sweta kana is naku hokon kana most be kwapi kilana sula ekta ekigna kapi ale umogna ke taku nog upena umachatan kakpi ya China yulak khola most be ekigna kapi hena uichaka na explain ya pehanta ognas hekta kanye ni tuwa ki beton zel la crew that was really shocked so it's very important and la she said while giving na progress kile uko apikile akhala was in between that time lila war si ota na le Brian ata inana ka kilunis na let's na hier tak in wogel akai so la khol takusnu uslu kichana is uchoye letala olisnu uktsna kiza hektakasna tukzel umkeape so Johan lahana naku konkechu enan hoch uchoye nacht hoch is a solars in the na is taku kile so you looked up behind tasenana yankana utiale onkausne la trokata ka la kholu la pekile kolepe na heset ka tsentena trovikta epazona ichichupo right am peton zel wakanja kilena la kholu la kapita trans oni wekchuna Brian Hifteka
خوش le chala le wans pe wichaki خوش wans pe chaki maji خوش la coating nice ake hochti nako wans pe chaki na hoch le wongla ke hetas le chi wegala akikt ganash tua lila la khotesh na toma chaganas lengt lila epche ona kan is in kan wahe has no epring ha het khos I gonas khokata kya het as e gonas na het tuktel khos kern chwala ka chanta komne he em katkham na kesle chala as in hele waji hel wana wani tu ikchimna num some shock pe 26 years wash it le when the new school kilo barb he oblakesa chala peha wakyak na hele lecha wat tonna kigale he wuyuk chanke ha epre ke he troka wana hi wa he ha le wana he ha to ki le Ganash 19 takuktala 26 years hektakat 1992 92 na 1976 when I took the cell he 26 years ago he hina ha hel wash chung na ena wa onkte lat kha ena wa onk wachie onk khokya ko na hia del Ganash wane tu zapta wa he hanke le waya wicha ke kileni hala khota ktelo ya ukyaka cha minkha wana when he 26 years later and tokya pi he cha wana le he just le han le Lakota ya pi Lakota wa on specha kya pikte wana le na khasuk khoye hakt wana le thosle waya on katima ungole ke heta na iglusta khukh ton iglusta slovashne Ganash tuktel wopas je khosh on lam hatum kuk to nas de wanet tu ihla tonna atasna heta iglusta how many graduates do we have that are in Lakota studies to be teachers I had Tosle Lakota College how many graduates do we have every year? And the question was, where are they? Le oya kile ni yuha wala ke hanta yuha tuktek de lehan Lakota le vamos pe chakya pinaha Kasuy ham hena wanil api selecha ona chawana lehan Ganash le hechas Ganash tuahel Lakota snash tukashnya Lakota o una ha yapikala na vamos pechaki ona Ganash hechas inkte sel hechas ohe chat le hita gana hena takumni wa blaze so kosh injashlesh le lehan khosh nakun le lehan wogalakav he khosh today's education talk or cultural talk we always touch on how many of our 8th graders will graduate, how many of our 12th graders will graduate or go on, and how many of them will go into cultural Lakota language. Now, if we don't make any Lakota speakers now, who is going to do this in the future? Right? Today, I hear every day, just about, or every week, because I'm really interested in our culture. Culture is language, and when I hear how many people speak the language, then it makes you like. I want to find out how many are actually speakers. I mean, it's hard to do that. You cannot go door to door and say, "Tim, do you speak Lakota?" Or go to each district or each school, not only here but in Rosebud, Cheyenne River, and Standing Rock, Brew and Crow Creek and Sissit and so it's really it's something that we can talk about it and then just because every time we do something like that, and Matanshi, Robert, and I, when we come up here, we always mention that things like this, it's always mazaska, which is money. Mm-hmm. Now, you don't have that, then you cannot hire teachers. Just like in the Mandini school right now, our funding is limited, so we cannot hire another teacher. And right now, like yesterday, I got somebody asked me, how many hours do you teach the language? Because we call ourselves immersion school. How many actual hours do you spend every day teaching this language? And that answer is you cannot. It's really hard to do a total immersion school. I mean, somebody says if it's a total immersion school, I'm going to give you this much money. Then I can say yes, but I'm going to be telling the truth. Because these schools are like Wandini District School is a grant school. Okay, and then you have to conform to state and federal regulations. In other words, I have to spend this much time in reading, teaching like the child reading. This much time we have to spend on math. This much time we have to spend on social studies. How much time do we have left for the language? The only time that we really can call ourselves immersion, these other times we can call ourselves maybe not total immersion. I don't know what would be the title, but summertime, like we went through 2 summers now, and that's all Lakota. There's no, and then they also had a reading program, but those children were not in our immersion school. They could be, but they wanted to do reading because reading is very important too. Because today our children, we always hear that too. Okay, these children are not reading this level. Like they're only reading at the 3rd grade level, and when they're supposed to be reading at 6th grade level. That I don't know how to measure that. I don't know how they measure that, but they always say that. And then math too. So it's really hard. And those are all, for me as a language activist or advocator, those are I call them like there was a story, they call them Ukjela. There's going to be Wapkhepkhe, and those are barriers that you have to either go over or around. So it's going to be like that. It's going to be hard, but that's why we always use this word commitment and persevere. Like you and I come here all day long. We handle the language and we're with children, and then we come up here and we come up here and talk about how can we. What can we do to make one speaker? Or what can we do to make it interesting so that the children will be interested to learn the language?
2 nights ago, that he looks and attack. Looks and I don't little Wakaza Kilina more spell Yahat Chimpy as a Heki headset to how could we break that barrier, to get them into the right state of mind. Very important. So as Helke said 2 years ago, when our school starting, we were hoping that they would come up with the curriculum that focused on all the Indian studies in the morning. Now was teacher afternoon math, no English, no aftaku, and that afternoon it's actually two keeps a lot. So they some ya wana wakaja kilino solapi na wons behe kuapi as tiata kiuchas na wahala ihoni. So le metutko osesik tawaya na eiza hecha wola kolm switch chavel ofra. Yukha that let's get a place and have a homework nights on Wednesday. On Wednesday night or wherever. I said, well, we just don't have the building. We can't go anywhere. Try school you belooks and a troska to tell now you are can I hope you. Jim el eertak on homework extravanta overgang on is een tag was bevetje en which on troska elkaar opstapelen and I hope that was it's kind of a fresh little idea, but yes, I wakes up now Turske dakon chuk pikle kika kisa and now I which I know you'll be surprised with some of the ideas that they have. Actually doing it which I have. I just now na kuston is dagen after acute skat on is in opgaat as en dan natuurlijk dagen ook op. So if we could have a lot of involvement clear up to the school board, the teachers at the waycast. When I happened was this nature na takina leteli bulukta. Say to prosty wife no Lakota. And Lakota so got on Lakota woglag ejela uyankapi. And you say well you chunkel ibuluksa. So got on uyankana Lakota woglag yanka ukichat on ikhaun kich on imaga woglag yankana omne yankana kind of hope don't get. Turskesa Trokataka is a hetzel woglakapik tahechi is it's kind of like one-on-one as she unke mozilasne yuha hena Oyuktan won't be quap and Mozilla Yetel Wutuku and me when I don't it took umpi a channel na nena Karen na atona wala kola Brian was it word school will pay there's a church Ja, no copy. So I know, maybe we could all congregate someplace, in one place, and doorschikkel. Troyekse was tegen culture. Doorschikkel jeetje to heetje hena janke. As skilkits op janta tuksa. Hekje heetje to say. Het zet to na. Wanneer het Lakota letano heta. Leonakola step up, step forward. The guys that are listening, like Kulwag and Akampehese. To tell works happening Wednesday, what I call it happen Kilana. Share what you know, what you have, what you got to say. You can't say that you're Lakota as hoog at the degrees done a lot and that was such a work like I call you up like whole word which was cancer works up at Kaka in he no guess that 1-2-3 years me Brian Letroka Letroha Michitu a la Kulwaga la casa now Makaja can la tao gid long watcha one of the it was in other words it wasn't for Brian and me listening to him on his week shows I wouldn't be sitting here saying this works up in I'm trying to share some of my experiences, some of my knowledge, some of my ideas on how to get this teaching across and bury it deep in their state of mind. It's I'm not going to be out. That's when I'm kind of so many problems. Why I'm Brian with you?
Yeah, what's the? That's good. Really good thoughts. And those kind of thoughts make inspiration of it. It's inspiring and gives you that gives you ideas, and it makes you want to just keep going, and then always think positive. And we do that, like we do have let's do it like this, or it should be like this, and whatever you do for the language is good. But it's good to like you said. Sometimes it's good to sit down with what is He Dog doing, what is Hakini doing, what is Little Eagle doing, what is Kyle doing, or what is Loneman doing, or American Horse, and maybe share, like you said, share. Okay, not just schools, but like today, like we always say, it should start from home when you learn the language. Now, my feeling or my thought on that is we don't do that at home anymore. We don't speak the language at home. Like I know because, or maybe you do. Maybe listeners out there, maybe you do that. Maybe when you go home you speak the Lakota language. I'm not there, so I don't know. But maybe 20 years ago, we say tiata ejela. That means only at home. If you speak it at home, then it's going to be powerful. But today, it's these language projects, that's the reason why these came up, because we're not sharing it even at home. And sometimes we have we always say elders too, but maybe some of you out there, elders, maybe we're not sharing what you know, and we need to start doing that, so that even words, there's some words that maybe we don't know, or maybe we're saying it wrong. And then sometimes the other one is too, that we're scared to speak Lakota, because we're always afraid to say words wrong. But that's why, remember, we have a big sign in my room. It says "Ikopcheshne Lakotiapo," speak with no fear. And then I went to a meeting last week, and there was a immersion language project, and this was a different tribe, and the person that was talking about what they were going to teach, and she said, we're not going to teach these food because they're sacred, and we're not going to teach these words because they're sacred. So right away I said, well, we need to, I think we keep saying sacred, then we're going to scare everybody off, scare people, especially the children. We need to talk to them at home. And that's where we need people that are really there's people out there listening right now that know a lot of things, that whether it's food, whether it's trees, and that's what she said too. We're not going to teach some of these trees because they're sacred. So when maybe for them, I don't know why I didn't ask her, but for us, we need to tell them what is cottonwood, or what is ash, elm, or willow, or chokecherry trees. What do we use them for? We need to teach them. Sage, what do we use sage for? Like that. And that's sharing from, maybe there's somebody sitting at home that knows all this stuff but is not sharing it. And there's words that people don't share, or there's stories that we don't share. And everyone that talks about the language or the history within our culture, they all hear those from home, and they're usually really good information. So that's where we need to start sharing and help each other. Otherwise, if we don't share, if I don't share and I'm gone, then all that stuff that I know, it's no good. I mean, nobody will ever learn it. So you're right. We need to help each other. And that's why we always hear community involvement, parental involvement, and helping each other, and then like someone might say, Tim and Brian are just Shaya. But see, we know what we're talking about. Otherwise, we wouldn't be sitting here.
Right, here is school to blah blah to open us na good morning. Since na a bit to us there. So I have to look at next day. Why it's na a Krishna a bit to us there. You can tell us good morning in the object. Say why la cool as a year ago as at the kitchen cups. 1 year later at the extra shop, good morning. Immersion good morning in Uptiala.
Is let خوش يعني let خوش تكتل نيكت خوش standing rock تانيكت إيام وصلاحك تانيكت ليش تسيتشاغك تانيكت نلل وال نالكباشت لنا هوخ ليلا ويتشوتا لكخوتيا هوخ ليلا وصلا مكخول ويتشوخام كارل نيهاني لبويا كيغلت نصلا نكون يهاني تكتك تل تخشلش سنكفير بوايا وائل يهاني هل لمكخا أكا هيكي هل يهاني تاكتوكم هنا يهاني صلا يهاني هل غنش مجو أكنا لتيبيا لبهار لغلا هيك غنش يهاني أويتشاخ يجاب نيش أكل أوايا أكل يهاني تشنشون واتشي بيا هل يهاني هتشون بيجاب وتهاني هاني لتشكتير مصلة نهنا تهان لأوكيتشيش بوشن إيش أويتشاك بوشني يام هانت هنا توين سلنت تهنا هتشكتير
Your head just crossed.
Who is sharing here?
One some you only have.
When the team was a shock for some extreme nupa. So let Lila Tanya here. I'm really glad that team always comes up here, and that really gives me that energy, and I'm sure, I hope I give him energy too and inspiration. And he, the other day, when you come into the place where we work at Wundidni, when you come through that door, I used to see the walls, there's nothing on the wall, so we put up a sign there last year. It says, respect yourself. And then the other one was, speak with no fear. But they were only taped up there, so during the summer, they came off. But when you come through that door, then you won't see no Lakota. Or you won't see no picture or something to see culture, Lakota culture. But 2 days ago, Tim painted a huge medicine wheel, and everybody comes in to stop and to stare at it because it's got that circle. And we always have the medicine wheel with the 4 colors. And pretty soon it's going to have words on it. So, it's good to have that at schools too, because the children, they really like that. It brings that Lakota. As soon as you walk through that door, you see Lakota culture. Or Lakota. Lakota is culture. So I really appreciate that. I want to thank you for that.
Okay.
Stay alone. 저는 6:25. So I want to thank all you listeners out there, and I want to say thank you for listening. And I didn't tell my story. We ended up talking the language because both of us were always involved with the language that where we work, with the children, with the staff. We have the community, the parents. And thank you for listening. I'm sure all of you are doing that in all the schools. It doesn't matter where you work. Always talk Lakota and talk to each other in Lakota if you speak the language. And I want to thank people in Rapid City. They always listen to the Lakota shows too.
Karen Nilkhatsuk. Now to tell us which way it's along Haka Wayaganish. Muslim Celtic Shaka. That wolf lost.
자, KILI radio, Wopila Tanka Yellow, Toshka, was turning back to Studio A.